Hi guys, it's me Christy and I'm here with my May/April book haul. And I was so busy like collecting books in April to actually like film, and also because I didn't really feel like it, so this is sort of what's left over from April. But yes, also I'm really happy to finally be using the new Maybelline Pitch Black lipstick. I know that I don't really talk about lipstick here, but it's like one of my passions, and I have been looking for a really good black color since it was like invented. Like ever since I saw that Kylie had like a Dead of Night color, and I was like, I want that. But it's really hard to trace on your lips. So this is the result of eyeliner slash the lipstick. So yeah, I finally have a lip color to match the color of my soul. So I'm one happy camper right now. Okay, to begin with, all the books that I bought are, I won't count them because it's a lot. And and they're not in the same order that I bought them because I just sort of piled them up on top of each other. So I guess without further ado, oh, and if you hear noise in the back, it's the air conditioning because it's summer in the Philippines and it's so humid right now, like really humid. So I need to go around. I'm not leaving my room unless there's like air conditioning because it's just so hot. It's just so hot. I don't like to get out. Anyway, so the first book that I got, I know Winna, if you're ever gonna watch this, you're gonna freak out because I finally found The Bone Clocks by David Mitchell, which is the first book to the Slade House. It's not a series, but it's kind of like that one was a sequel. So this is the first book, and I'm really excited to get to this. And then I got this in a used bookstore, and I found Julian Barnes talking it over. It's, I think, about a relationship and its ending or something. I read a history of a history of the world in 10.5 chapters, and I really love that book because a friend of mine let me read it. And so now whenever I go to the bookstore, I keep an extra eye out for Julian Barnes. And I also found Life Among the Savages and Raising Demons. It's a bind-up of 2 books by Shirley Jackson. And it turns out she got famous by writing articles for like a women's, like kind of like a Good Housekeeping type of like a magazine or newspaper. So when she came out with like Hunting of Hill House and We've Always Lived in a Castle, people were like, whoa, it's completely different from what they're used to reading. So I first was introduced to her by her more dark books. So I think this is going to be more of a, as it says here, affectionate, hilarious, and sophisticated tales of dubious parental equilibrium. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And to top it all off, because she's really expensive to find in like fully booked or National Bookstore. That I would say she's maybe like 600 bucks pesos. But I found this in book sale for 20 pesos, which is less than $1. So that's a steal. Like I saw it from across the aisle and I was like, yes. And then like the store clerk was just looking at me and I'm like, yes. I was like holding in my hand, kind of shaking because I was so excited. And then when my dad went to Manila, and I wasn't expecting him to do this, but he just randomly called me and he's like, Christina, I'm here in the bookstore right now. We have to go somewhere else, but since I'm here, what book do you want? So then I was like, you don't have to get me anything. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, Radiance by Catherine Valente, do you have it? Because I forgot to get this in January. And then they were able to find it, so I got it. Finally! I'm just really excited with this because it has a lot of good reviews, and because Winna really does love Catherine M. Valente, and I really trust her reading taste and her opinions, and so I have Radiance. And then I got Naked Lunch by William Burroughs. I'm not sure what this is about, which is what every booktuber said ever. But I know that another friend of mine read it. She said it was good, but yeah. I just really want it because it's kind of like a modern classic, so yeah. And then I was walking to the bookstore and then I found Strange the Dreamer, and this is where half of my allowance went, so. But yeah, I can't wait to read it because Laini Taylor is really good, especially with her Daughter of Smoke and Bone books. I only read the first one. I'm not really interested in getting to the second one or the third or finishing it, but I really did enjoy her writing style and the first book, so I want to read this. And then I found Raymond Chandler, The High Window. So I believe it's some sort of a mystery, and yeah, I just see him a lot on the online used bookstores, so I was able to find him like in person, so I just got it. And then I found The Stepford Wives by Ira Levin, and this is actually, it was actually changed from the original book. This is like a satire or something about, I mean, well, who hasn't watched The Stepford Wives? But apparently the book ends differently, and so I really want to know what happens in the book. And then I found The Judge Avocado by Elaine Dundee. Apparently this is like a funny book, or it's humor. So I figure it's like an American girl in the 50s in Paris. So what's not to draw you into that, you know? And then I found by pure chance The Member of the Wedding by Carson McCullers in this beautiful penguin edition in the used bookstore. Most of these actually, except for like 2, 3, 4, except for 4 books, everything I got here is from the used bookstore. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then I got Joan Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking, which was hailed as like a really good book on mourning, or but it was like hailed to be really good, so I got it. And then I got Philip Roth's Portnoy's Complaint, which apparently I didn't have before, and now I do.
And yeah, this is a long video, so I'm just gonna breeze through it as fast as I can.
Fey Walden, Life and Loves of a She-Devil. Why Did I Get You? Oh yeah, you were cheap. And Don Delilah Cosmopolis, I got you because you're cheap. And not because of him, it's just that this was the only cover I could find that was reasonably cheap, so. And then I got It by Alexa Chung, which is like a memoir filled with her like pictures and like experiences and blog posts or something. And I finally got, oops, I didn't remove my address and stuff, but anyway, I finally got Fight Club. I have read this before, and my book BFF Remus owns a copy, but I wanted my own, so I got it. What you can see of it anyway.
And now I got, and then when did I get you? So many. I feel so bad, like I keep buying books and it's like a never-ending pile.
Okay, anyway, I got the Plantagenets, the kings that made Britain. This is basically every Plantagenet king until Richard III, because he was the last one, because he was killed in battle by Henry the Seventh. And then I got The Agency by A Spy in the House by Y.S. Lee. I actually have the second book in hardbound, which I bought from my friend Karen. She told me it was the second book, but I'm like, you know what, just let me, I'm just gonna buy it anyway, because eventually I'll find book 1, and I really, for some reason, I really enjoy like spy stuff in like the 18th century, so or Victorian England. I just find it really like cute or like interesting. And then I found Carrie Fisher, Delusions of Grandma. Apparently this is like a comedy or something, but I just, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't get Carrie Fisher? Yeah, I just am kind of inspired to see her like stories and how she writes. And then I got Living History, Hillary Rodham Clinton Memoirs. Yes. These are so expensive in like the actual bookstores, but because I found her in book sale, I will buy her. Because I'm a sucker for memoirs anyway. So, you know, I kind of just want to see what her life is like. And last but not least, The Burning Page by Genevieve Cogman, the third book in the Invisible Library series. And that is it. It's done. I'm done. This book haul is done. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Have you read any of these? Which one do you think I should get to first? Because I have a month in July where it's called Just Read It Already July. So that means I can pick any book I want to read. So I would really appreciate it if you guys told me like which one you think I should read first, and the one with like the most comments on, I'll read that. So you guys let me know. Let's make this interactive, you know? Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. See you guys next time. Bye.